How to make long-distance relationship work. Many people doubt if long-distance relationship can really work nowadays. Your friends and family might even advise you against it. But don't be scared. Despite what you've heard, some long-distance relationships really do succeed. In this video, we'll explore how to keep your love strong and your commitment firm with these 10 tips. Let's dive in. Number 10. Stay connected with your partner. Let's start by talking about a super important thing in long-distance relationships. Staying connected with your partner. It can be really hard not being able to touch them or hug them. But don't worry. Even though you're far away, you can still keep your love strong. To do this, you can send messages, call each other, or even see each other's faces on video calls. It's like having a mini date through your phone or computer. But here's the trick. You don't have to talk all the time. It's really important to give each other space, just like when you're together. So, only message or call when you really want to chat. That way, you'll both enjoy it more. To make sure you keep in touch regularly, you can make a plan together. Maybe you decide to call each other every Tuesday and Thursday evening. Or perhaps save Friday nights for video calls. By making a plan, you'll both know when to expect each other's calls and texts, making the distance feel a little less lonely. Number 9. Have meaningful conversations. Having a deep conversation means having a really good talk where you learn a lot about each other. It's like opening up a treasure chest of thoughts and feelings. You can find out what your partner cares about and what makes them happy or scared. These talks are great for sharing your own thoughts too. You can tell your partner what you dream about, what you believe, and what you're afraid of. It's like sharing secrets with your best friend. Sometimes you might find out both like the same things, which is super cool. Other times, you might learn something new about each other, which can be really interesting. Here are some things you can talk about during your deep conversations. Your dreams for the future, what you believe in, your ideas about how things should be in the world, what you're scared of, and your favorite memories. Number 8. Find time for intimacy. Even if you can't be close together, there are lots of ways to feel closer to your partner. If you're feeling romantic, you can send sweet messages or even try talking about naughty stuff on the phone. Being intimate can make your bond even stronger, and just because you're apart doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. You can also do other intimate things like taking a virtual bath together over video call or pretending to be different characters with your partner. It's all about finding fun ways to connect, even when you're not in the same place. So don't be shy to try out these ideas and keep your love alive and exciting. Number 7. Know each other's schedules. Knowing when your partner is busy and when they're free is really helpful. That way, you can send a message or give them a call at just the right time. You wouldn't want to bother them while they're in the middle of something important, like class or a meeting. It's like knowing when to ring someone's doorbell. Make sure you're aware of all the important events in each other's lives, big or small. Whether it's a big exam, an important business trip, or a job interview, it's important to keep track of these things. This becomes even more crucial if you or your partner live in different time zones. It's like keeping a shared calendar so you both know what's going on in each other's worlds. By staying informed about each other's schedules, you can ensure that you're always there for each other, even when you're physically apart. Number 6, celebrate together. Celebrating special moments together is super important. Whenever something great happens to your partner and they're feeling super happy, it's time to celebrate. Whether they get a big promotion at work or it's their birthday, it's important to make them feel special, even if you're far away. Don't let the distance stop you from having a good time together. Thanks to technology like Skype and FaceTime, you can still celebrate even if you're miles apart. You can set up a little dinner date and chat face-to-face through the screen. And here's a fun idea. Why not raise your glasses and toast to that special moment over video call? It's like you're right there together, sharing the joy. Number 5. Give presents regularly. Sending gifts to your partner is super special, even if you're far away. You can still show how much you care. Nowadays, there are lots of online shops that can deliver gifts right to your partner's door. It's so easy to surprise them, even if you're miles apart. When you send a gift, it's like sending a little piece of your love. Even though you can't make memories together in person yet, you can create special moments with your gifts. It might seem like a small thing, but it can mean a lot to your partner. It's like a big hug sent through the mail. You can send all sorts of things, like jewelry, clothes, or even perfume. Whatever makes your partner smile. Number 4. Plan visits to see each other. Seeing each other face-to-face is super important, even if you're far away from each other. You can't just stay apart forever and wait and wait. In every long-distance relationship, it's not just about feeling close in your hearts, but also being close physically. So, it's really important to plan a time to meet up and be together. If you can handle being apart for so long, just think about how amazing it will be when you finally get to see each other. It's like a big happy ending to all those days of waiting. This is the most exciting part of being in a long-distance relationship. It's when you can finally be together and feel each other's warmth. It's like all your dreams coming true. When you finally get to hold each other's hands and say, "I love you" in person, it's the best feeling ever. It's like finding the missing piece of your heart. Number 3. Avoid making them angry. It's important not to do things that make your partner angry. If you know something makes them upset, like hanging out with a friend they're jealous of, then stop doing it. If there are meetings or events with the person that makes your partner mad, tell them beforehand. That way, they won't feel surprised or upset later on. To avoid fights, it's key to understand what makes your partner upset or worried. If they start doubting you, it can be hard to earn back their trust. So, always remember this advice for your long-distance relationship. You have to think with your head and your heart to make good choices and keep your relationship strong. Don't do things that could hurt it. Number 2, make time for yourself. It's really important to give yourself a break in a long-distance relationship. You're doing a great job juggling your work and your relationship, but don't forget about yourself. Sometimes work can make you feel really tired, and that might lead to misunderstanding with your partner. That's why it's super important to set aside some time just for you. This time can help you relax and think clearly. You don't have to only focus on your job and your partner. You deserve to take care of yourself too. Maybe you can try out a new hobby or spend time with your family and friends who love you. It's all about doing things that make you feel happy and healthy. Number 1. Plan for your future. Think about your future, just like you think about your job goals. If you know how to work hard at your job, you can also figure out what you want for your future. Use the challenges of being in a long-distance relationship as a reason to reach for your dreams. Having goals for the future can help you stay focused and motivated. You might already know that one day you'll want to be with your partner all the time. When that day comes, you'll want to be ready with your plans and your savings. So, start thinking about what you want your future to look like now. Remember, the tough times in a long-distance relationship won't last forever. One day, all the hard work will pay off, and you'll get to be with your partner every day. Keep believing in that dream.